Beal goes from Washington to Phoenix. Chris Paul, Landry Shamet, and a handful of second-round picks are going to the Wizards. This will be official in the next couple days. And then the question, of course, is going to become, what does Washington do then with Chris Paul's contract? They could just eat it and let him walk away. They could try to trade him for other expiring contracts. The Clippers have come out, which makes absolutely no sense to me, why they would want Chris Paul. But before we get to that part of it, now that you have a great scorer in Bradley Beal going out to Phoenix, a lot of people think, Plaxico included, woohoo, this means they're the team to beat. It's funny you say that, Plax, because 6 months ago, we all sat here, and people like yourself and me included said, ooh, they got Kevin Durant. Yeah. They're the team to beat. Yes. Except they weren't the team to beat, as they give up 81 points in Game 6 in their own building and lost to the Nuggets. So I thought it might be fun, a little restructuring now of the Western Conference and give you current. This can change because guys are going to be acquired. Right. Guys like Kyrie Irving are on the move, right? What is the current top 6 out West? And I don't think you guys can find any argument with this list other than what I know.
We're going to find some argument.
All right, number 6 right now, you have the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans are 6, and I am basing that right now on the fact that I think Zion's got something to prove to people now because of all the nonsense that's come out. And remember, when Zion played, they won. Period. Stop.
Period. Stop.
All right, so you're good with that so far. Good start, right, Craig?
It's a good start.
Thank you. I'll take that. Good start.
Look at you. A good start.
Y'all agree on something?
Yeah.
I agree with him at times.
Once in a while.
Don't worry, it'll change.
Once in a while.
Oh, no question.
All right,
with this list.
Number 5, again, this is going to be based on the return of Ja Morant, but the Memphis Grizzlies. They're a good young team.
A
lot of people thought they were the team to beat, if healthy.
And
obviously, all the nonsense with Ja. And injuries. But I think once they get everybody back together, they don't forget how to play basketball. They're 5th out West.
I think they're better than 5th.
Okay.
Yeah, they have to find somebody to replace Brooks, but I think they're better than 5.
Yes, and Brooks is not coming back. That's a good point.
It's not.
But without Brooks, they were still a better team because when he was hurt, they played better without him. And they should have really brought him off the bench instead of kept starting him. I would have brought him off the bench and kept Baines starting, but they wanted to start Brooks and bring Baines off the bench. So I tell you this, with Ja out and Brooks, they coming back healthy. I think they 5th or 4th. I agree with you. They with Ja, they're a little bit better than 5th.
You know, the last couple of years without him, they have won games. They don't just deny the Yankees without Aaron Judge. They figure out how to win games. All right, so far, so good. All right, this is where you and I have a problem, Plax. 4th right now, the Phoenix Suns. Because they only got 4 dudes on the roster right now. And 3 of them dudes are ball-hogging shooters. So there's only 1 ball on the court. And here's the question. You come down, final possession of a game to win. Who gets the rock? I would say Durant gets it. Some people might say, yeah, but Booker's your best shooter. And now you've got Bradley Beal.
He's definitely your best shooter. Durant is not the guy he was 7-8 years ago. He's not going to give you 30 points consistently every night. I think Devin Booker has taken that step to be the leader on that basketball team. But I'm going to put the Phoenix Suns at 3. I'm going to put the Phoenix Suns at 3.
Okay. Well, I'm not.
I disagree with him. I think Kevin Durant is a 30-point scorer a game. I think when I saw him play and when I see him play, he's very, very unstoppable. And if he stays healthy, and I think he will this year, he will average anywhere between 25 to 30 points a game, just like Booker will.
With Bradley Beal?
I think Bradley Beal will be at 22 still, because somebody has to put their ego behind, and somebody has.
Because that happens a lot.
I think Bradley Beal goes to the small forward position.
But
probably.
I mean, it depends on. I say this. They are going to be a nightmare to match up with, no matter what. That's all I can say. But
only with 4 players.
You got to get a point guard, and Ayton. Is he going to stay, or are you going to trade?
Or even if he stays, is he going to drop the ego and recognize who he is, considering the 3 dudes that are now next to him? If DeAndre Ayton decides, I'm all in. We have seen those flashes of his low post game. DeAndre Ayton becomes a problem for a lot of teams, but He hasn't done it yet consistently.
Right.
Maybe all out.
And then, but you know what? It could be because him and Monty Williams didn't have a great relationship either.
Right.
So you
New
know,
coach.
now it's a new coach, some new guys on the team, and now he just go out there and play and understand his role a little bit better.
Yeah, my issue with Phoenix is that they have no depth at all. There's no bench there at all. And there's only one ball. Now, if you told me the NBA changed the rules and they said we're now going to play with 2 balls, then I like the Phoenix Suns. But they are not. Hold on a second.
Exciting.
Let me just call Adam Silver. Adam, are you changing the rules and adding 2 balls?
No.
Name drop.
No. Okay, there you go.
Make
But
the
I tell you
All-Star
this.
game better.
Run TMC.
Yes.
We shared the ball. And we averaged 22, 25 points a game, all
Right.
three of us. So we understood how to share the ball, how to get each other involved. And
Says the guy that was in control of the ball, who's told us a million times, even with the great Chris Mullin on your team, down 1, 13 seconds to go, you were not giving the ball up.
No, I didn't say that. I
Yeah, you
said that
did.
I was going to get the best possible shot.
Which was
but
you.
But I was the best one that could create the shot. But all of us on the team.
For all 3 of you guys to average 22 points with no 3-point line, that's pretty.
No, it was a
that's pretty-
3-point line. We just didn't shoot as many threes as they shoot today. But with this list, I put Memphis 3,
Okay.
4, and Suns
Well,
5.
wait till you see the rest of the list.
Okay.
Number 3
That's
right now,
That's
I
right.
put the Sacramento Kings, who
No question.
won 50 games this
Yeah,
past year.
I agree with you.
And with Malik Monk, of course, and De'Aaron Fox. They did get eliminated in the first round, but great experience for them, a year more mature, very good team.
Great experience for them, a year. They understand what they need to do. I think they're going to come back tougher than ever.
I do too.
If they stay healthy next year, they're going to be very dangerous.
All right, that brings us to the top 2. So let me give you number 2. And I shocked myself this morning, Cody.
Did you do
Because
it?
I don't like these dudes at all. But I got to be real. I got to
Don't
keep
do
it
it.
real, Plax.
Don't
do it.
Please
The
do
LA
it.
Lakers.
Yes!
number 2.
Yes! I can't believe
I
you
gotta
did
do
it!
I'm sorry.
I can't believe it.
Plax, I don't want to do it. It
Why?
hurts me to do it,
Because
Plax.
it's real.
For what reason?
Because this team had the best record from the trade deadline on. They now have an entire training camp together. They will play together more than just 15 games or so because of the injuries to AD, who's soft, and LeBron James. I don't know who they're going to add. I think they will add another player, whether it's Kyrie or not. But I can't discount the fact that, this is a team that played really good ball down the stretch and obviously got swept by the Nuggets, but the Nuggets won the NBA championship. So I got to put the Lakers number 2.
I strongly disagree with
Go
you.
ahead.
This is just a poor decision by you. I put 3, 4, 5, and 6 in front of the Lakers.
Stop it. Come on. What are we doing?
Okay.
No. Craig, great
What
job.
are you basing this off of?
I'm basing it off of what I saw last year in the last month of the season, regular season.
Yeah, LeBron's in
the
Europe.
Lakers were tough. They were tough.
He literally got to
I
the Western
can't say they
Conference
weren't. They were
Finals.
tough. Plus, I think it's the last year of LeBron as a Laker anyway. But so this is their last
I would
run to
say
try to win a
if
real
anything-
title.
If anything, I would flip-flop 2 and 3.
That's okay. So
what
I'm not going to
think about. But,
squabble over that with you.
Yeah.
And then number 1's obviously the Denver Nuggets. I know we're already counting the Nuggets short. They just won a title. And everyone I've heard in the last 24 hours has the Phoenix Suns winning a title now. When the dudes that just won it are all staying together. They're not losing anybody.
Just like he said, the Kings are going to come back stronger, but I think the Denver Nuggets are going to continue to get better. They're just going to add pieces, and it's going to take Jamal Murray and the Joker to another level. KCP, Bruce Brown, all of those guys. Those guys are there to stay for a little bit of time, and they have the opportunity to become a dynasty. They really do.
Yeah, you got to win 2 before you start using up the D word,
They can.
but they are good enough to do it. There's no doubt. And the one thing about them that we learned this past year, this team, whether it's you give Mike Malone credit for it or if they all kind of follow the lead of Jokic, they're not all worried about what people say about him.
No, they're not.
We're just going to go out there and play ball.
Hey, it's not hard to follow the lead of Joker. They just get in line, get behind 3-point line.
Let me ask you a
He's
question.
gonna
If you
find
played with Joker, and he's like, Plax, listen, you're my guy. I want you to come out to Serbia for a couple weeks.
no problem.
You would have gone?
Absolutely.
You would have gone, hang out there, wrestle bears,
They
do all
not
that
wrestling
stuff?
bears. He watching his
Huh?
horses run. He watching his horses run.
I'm just saying, like, Serbia is a different place. I don't
but
know.
you will see a couple of bears. But what about my Warriors, man?
What about your Warriors?
Yes, what about my Warriors? How
What
come they
about
not-
your
why
Warriors?
they're not on that list?
They don't belong on that list.
Oh, you don't like my
you let 'em
Warriors?
know.
Oh, okay.
That's what they're not on the list.
I'll put the Warriors at 6.
How about
I don't
7?
believe the Pelicans make this list.
I tell you, if
I'm going with Golden State.
you've seen Zion play, though, when Zion plays, they win.
When he plays. So,
Yeah.
I mean, when
He
he's
just
gonna
doesn't play a lot.
Right.
I think there's something to be said about the public pressure now with all the nonsense that's come out, and the ex-girlfriend now saying the reason he's fat is because he drinks soda all day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute, I thought he was on NutriFast or something. Like, no, he's just drinking soda all day.
Got to switch over to Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Zero
now it's time for Zion to prove to the world,
no question.
I am him, quote unquote.
Yes, that's
and
true.
he's good enough to do
That's
it.
true.
Yeah.
It's all between his ears. That's all.
That's true.
Hey there. Thank you so much for watching The Carton Show. You can subscribe right here to get all the latest bits and segments from the show. And by the way, while you're at it, we have a lot of great shows on FS1, so check them out too.